He made you feel like the only person in the world. His attention was intense. His words were careful, chosen, like he meant every single one. He looked at you in a way that made you feel truly seen, maybe for the first time in your life, and then, without warning, he pulled away. No big fight, no clear reason, just distance where closeness used to be. If that sounds familiar, stay with me, because what's actually happening beneath the surface is far more complicated than you think. Here's what most people get wrong about a Scorpio man. They assume his withdrawal means he's losing interest. They panic. They start texting more, giving more, trying harder, and without realizing it, they push him further away. But that's not the full story. The truth is, a Scorpio man pulling away after emotional intimacy is often not a sign that something is ending. It's a sign that something inside him has been triggered, something he wasn't prepared for. And this is where things get complicated. Scorpio is ruled by Pluto, the planet of transformation, death, and rebirth. At his core, this man is wired for depth. He doesn't do surface-level anything. When he lets himself feel something real for you, it doesn't feel like a gentle breeze to him. It feels like a storm. He went looking for connection, and instead, he found something that threatens the one thing he's protected his entire life: control. Think about it. He's the man who reads people effortlessly. He watches everyone in a room, processes them, understands their motives before they even speak. He is rarely surprised, but you surprised him. You got in. And now he doesn't know what to do with that. Picture this. He spent weeks, maybe months, drawing you closer. Late-night conversations that somehow turned into 3 a.m. confessions, the way he'd remember the small things you said. The quiet, steady intensity of his presence. You felt chosen because you were. And then one morning you wake up and the energy has shifted. His replies are shorter. He seems distracted. That warmth that used to radiate from him feels muted. You start wondering what you did wrong. But here's what many people never realize. You didn't do anything wrong. What happened is that he fell deeper than he planned. And a Scorpio man falling in love is not a peaceful experience. It's one of the most terrifying things he will ever allow himself to go through. See, Scorpio men carry wounds most people will never fully see. Past betrayals, relationships where they gave everything and were left with nothing. Moments where they trusted and were destroyed for it. He doesn't talk about these things openly, but they live in him, quietly shaping every decision he makes about who deserves access to his heart. So when you started to feel like someone who actually could break him, he did the only thing that has ever kept him safe. He retreated, not because he stopped caring, but because he started caring too much. And this is where most relationships with a Scorpio man either survive or fall apart. Because if you respond to his withdrawal with desperation, constant messages, emotional ultimatums, anxious energy, you confirm his deepest fear, that love always comes with chaos. That opening up always leads to pain. But if you can do something incredibly difficult in that moment, if you can remain calm, remain present, remain yourself without shrinking or chasing, something shifts in him. He starts watching you differently, testing without you knowing you're being tested. Not out of cruelty, out of necessity. He needs to know. Can she hold herself together when I'm not holding her up? Because a Scorpio man doesn't want to be someone's entire world. He wants to be chosen by someone who already has a world of their own. There's something else happening too, something even deeper. When a Scorpio man pulls away, he is often processing feelings he doesn't yet have language for. He goes inward the way other people go to therapy. Silence is how he makes sense of overwhelming emotion. He is not ignoring you. He is trying to figure out what you mean to him, whether this is real, whether you can be trusted with the version of himself he's never shown anyone else. And that process takes time. It cannot be rushed. It cannot be forced. The moment you try to force it, the door closes. So what do you actually do? You give him space, not cold, punishing silence. Not dramatic distance designed to make him react. Genuine space. You continue living your life fully, openly, without performing indifference. You let him see, without telling him, that you are not going anywhere, but you are also not waiting with your entire existence on hold. That combination is rare to him. Stability without desperation, love without conditions. And it is magnetic to a man who has spent most of his life waiting to be abandoned. Here's the part no one tells you. When a Scorpio man comes back from that withdrawal, And he will, if the connection is real, he comes back more committed than before he left. The distance wasn't rejection, it was evaluation. And if you pass not by being perfect, but by being real, he will love you with a depth that is almost overwhelming. The intensity you felt at the beginning, that was him at the surface. What comes next is everything underneath. The question was never whether he feels something for you. The question is whether you can trust the process of a man who has never fully trusted love, learning slowly, painfully, beautifully how to stay. And if you're sitting with this right now, replaying conversations, second-guessing yourself, wondering if what you had was even real, I want you to hear this clearly. It was real. What you felt wasn't in your imagination. What he showed you wasn't a performance. Scorpio men don't waste that kind of energy on people who don't matter to them. If he let you in, even briefly, you meant something. You still do. But here is the hardest truth about loving a Scorpio man. You cannot love him into feeling safe. You cannot be patient enough, soft enough, or perfect enough to heal wounds that existed long before you arrived. That work belongs to him. And the most powerful thing you can do for him, and more importantly for yourself, is to stop making his healing your responsibility. Love him, but don't lose yourself doing it. Because the right relationship, the one that's actually built to last, doesn't require you to shrink. It doesn't ask you to silence your needs, swallow your feelings, or perform endless patience while someone decides if you're worth staying for. Real love, even with a Scorpio man, eventually finds its way to stillness, to safety, to choosing each other, not out of fear, not out of obsession, but out of something quiet and certain and unshakable. That's what he's capable of. When he gets there, the question you need to answer honestly, only you can answer it, is whether you're willing to walk that road. Not endlessly, not at the cost of your peace, but with eyes open, heart steady, and enough self-respect to know when to stay and when to finally let go. That decision is yours, and it is one of the most important decisions you will ever make. If this video helped you understand something you've been carrying for a while, share it with someone who needs to hear it. Sometimes the right words find us exactly when we need them most, and sometimes we're the ones who pass them on. Drop a comment below and tell me, are you currently dealing with a Scorpio man who pulled away, or have you been through this and come out the other side? I read every single comment, and your story might be exactly what someone else needs to see right now. And if you want to go deeper, if you want to truly understand how a Scorpio man thinks, loves, tests, and ultimately commits, make sure you subscribe and turn on notifications, because what's coming next is going to answer questions you didn't even know you had yet. This channel exists for one reason: to help you understand love more clearly, protect your heart more wisely, and build the kind of connection that actually lasts. I'll see you in the next one.